2007, Minnesota passed a law that banned smoking from all public restaurants and bars.
Now, in 2009, for the spring term, Winona State University will become a smoke-free campus. As constituents of this university, we would like to hear some of the opinions of smokers as well as non-smokers on what they think of the new ban.
Are you a smoker?
No.
No. What do you feel about the smoking ban in 2009?
I think it's a good thing just to kind of clean up the campus a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with that. Cut. Are you a smoker?
Nope.
What is your feelings on the smoking ban in 2009?
I think it'd be a great thing for the campus to be smoke-free.
Why is that?
I don't like smoke.
Very clear.
You like secondhand smoke?
No, getting secondhand smoke is worse than smoking yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, pretty obvious here that we got a smoker. So what do you think about the smoking ban for 2009?
It sucks.
Why is that?
So then I have to walk like 2 blocks that way just to have a cigarette.
So, do you think that what do you think will happen in future years? Do you think they can ban it anymore?
Yeah, I think they could possibly all the way as far as you can only smoke inside your own home.
What do you think about that?
You know, I think that would really limit the amount of smoke in this country. And,
Do you think that's obstructing your freedom?
I do, yeah. I believe I should be able to smoke wherever I want to.
Okay.
So here we have Rachel Foss. And are you a smoker, Rachel?
I'm not.
So what do you think about the new ban for 2009 term?
Honestly, I don't really have an opinion. Maybe it's good because it'll give people a chance to be healthy.
Okay.
And yeah.
So you don't really care?
It's kind of gross when you're walking behind somebody and you smoke. It's kind of close in your face, but alright.
Thank you. Are you a smoker?
Well,
Hey buddy, you need a light?
oh yes.
Where out, man?
No, I'm not a smoker, but it makes me look cool. What about the 2009 smoking ban? I disagree with it, because I believe people should be allowed to smoke on campus, and maybe they should make a designated area where people can smoke, so if you don't like smoking, you can stay away from that area, possibly the gazebo, or just somewhere in like a corner of campus where nobody will be around.
What about the people that like to sit in the gazebo that don't smoke?
Well, then just put it somewhere else. Put it like in the middle of the yard or something, or somewhere. But to make people walk all the way off campus is kind of ridiculous, because there's only 10 minutes between class if they have the classes right next to each other. That doesn't give you much time. So I believe just make a designated area, but keep smoking allowed on campus.
Can you consider the new ban un-American?
Well, that does kind of put, I don't know, kind of slap in the face on my freedoms. I believe I have the freedom to do whatever I want with my body, and if people don't agree with that, then they can just stay away from me. But,
What about the people's freedom not to have smoke in their face?
well, like I said, then we could always just move to a designated area, maybe right here. Only smokers can sit right here and smoke, and just stay away from them. Otherwise, I don't know, ban's just un-American.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
So are you aware of the smoking ban of 2009 on campus?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I personally don't agree with it. I think that since almost all the kids here on campus are over 18, you should have the right to smoke here. I mean, we're all adults, and I think if you're able to buy the cigarettes, you should just be able to smoke them on campus. Although I also believe that people should try and abide by the policies and, stay 25 feet away from the building and just be respectful of the people around here who don't smoke, which I think is maybe possibly why the smoking ban was called to vote.
Do you smoke yourself?
No, I do not smoke myself.
Paul, are you a smoker?
I do have the occasional cigarette.
So what do you think about, are you aware of the new 2009 ban?
Yeah, I found out a couple weeks ago.
What are your feelings about that?
Pretty bummed out. They just can't have a cigarette in between classes or after a long day at the library. They still didn't have to walk across the street off campus.
All right, thank you.
At our Professor Schoen's office, and we'd like to get his opinion on the smoking ban.
This is a Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. So his office hour says he should be in right now.
He is not. So he must not want to be interviewed right now.
Or he is a slacker.
Interesting piece on my side of the house when I look at it as a marketing point of view is that most of our parents and students' perception is none of their kids are smoking. So when they come to college, this reinforces that this environment is clean, safe, again, as another opportunity that my child is making a good choice to come here because negative, if cigarettes are considered that as an element, will not be affecting their lives personally. Also, there will be that self-concept that it's free breathing. You know, you'll never have to walk into a cloud of smoke at our institution, whether you follow the 25-foot rule or not. So as far as a marketing point of view, my parents will love it. It will support the students' feeling to those who do not smoke that this is a clean, safe environment, very conscious of that. Okay. There's the other half of the house too, which of course someone has made a comment to me about this, that we're going to lose this many applicants or this many students are going to walk out of here at the end of the semester because they're no longer given the same privilege as anybody who pays the same tuition, same bills and assessments at the institution, because you also have that fine line in government where currently the health issue is not immediately being affected at this point. So paying your tuition to go to Winona State University doesn't affect of the negative outcome that a student may live with at the age of 40, 50, or 60, when our overall government is going to help finance that individual's health concerns to either be kept alive, run through a health treatment program to quit smoking, other areas in those areas. See, so
Very fine line.
you know what I mean? It's like right now, as a government entity, I allowed the student to promote the opportunity to cost me more down the road, even though I allowed them the advancement in their growth educationally to raise them fiscally to be a contributor to society that could help maybe afford their own life insurance or health insurance down the road. So I mean, you know, you could look at it that advantage too, that because we allowed you to have a negative is now costing our country 3 times at the end because we're trying to keep you alive.
Or costing them because they have to pay more for insurance and
Insurance,
stuff like that.
or under the current possible elected president at this point who is talking about making a national health plan. Again, it all costs us in the long run. But I mean, it still costs us if you think about it. Taking care of that individual, the drugs, medicine, research that is done on campuses, you know, at large research institutions. If you think about cancer research, where is it being done? University of Minnesota, being done at Johns Hopkins. How are they getting money? They're getting federally assisted to try to find ways to cure something. When if we could take away the number one element, or at least one of the number 10, 15 elements, okay, because we also know there's asbestos, there's our own pollution, there are fibers and vapors from things that surround us, you know, that we choose to embrace as a form of either recreation or support to that we're inhaling.
All right, thank you very much.